Wonderful. You're going to be in the preferential seating?
Yep.
Fabulous. So are our boys.
Good.
Yes.
I look out for you tomorrow.
Yes, that's really lovely.
Let's hope it doesn't rain.
Oh, yes.
You know what English weather's like?
Yes, we've actually had fantastic weather since we've been here. So we're very impressed. Do it again.
While you're here, go on.
Go on.
Talk to each other.
Give me a medal for putting up with 6 bobbies for 8 months. Yeah, that should be enough.
So how long were you in England for?
Now,
No.
before, I got into that's 4th of February 44 and was home out on the street 19th of December 44. When started ops on 9th of September, I think it was, 44.
Well, I don't know.
And finished about March 45, just as when the spam raid started. Good mob, only Aussie in the crew.
Yeah, well, that's how it was, wasn't it? When you got crewed up, you mix in. But you met as strangers and flew as brothers.
Well, when we were halfway over the Pacific, or nearly over there, they got word we weren't going to Canada, we had to go straight through to Britain. They were screaming for Australian navigators.
Yeah. Is that what you were?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Good job.
Yeah. Get your radar plots all right?
Yeah. I finished up as an instructor on Lucero landing beam.
Oh, yeah, Manny, but yeah.
We never used it. All right. Finish up there.
Really?
So how many missions did you do?
33.
How many did you do, Ralph?
Just over 20, because the war was over. I was a little bit after this gentleman.
So does that mean you're older than Ralph?
Oh, I'm not old. I'm just starting to get that way. Oh, how old do you reckon I am? Go on.
Go on.
85.
87.
85. No?
Go on then.
90.
90?
Our oldest
What
vet
are you
that
young
we brought
for?
is
He's 90, I'm 89.
And we've got one with
And they're both navigators.
Oh, that's fantastic.
We've got a veteran who's 103.
Ooh.
And he's not in a wheelchair.
Shame on you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I get out of the bus and they say, go on, sit in there. What choice you get?
Exactly.
We've had a very busy
Yeah, I'll bet.
time since we've got here.
What part of Australia are you? What? Are you Melbourne, Adelaide, Perth?
I'm in Canberra.
Oh yeah, Canberra.
We've brought people from all over Australia.
I'm there with them. What do I call
Oh, you don't need to look at me.
You know,
Thank
the
you.
bullshit castle.
All
Go
right.
and get some lunch.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
good luck. Have a wonderful day tomorrow.
Yeah, hope it all goes well for
Peace.
you.
And for you too. Yes. Have a great day.
Yeah, well, we couldn't have done it without people from across the seas. Couldn't have done it.
Very kind.
And they all volunteered.
Yes, they did. Sort of.
I hope you didn't drink too much beer.
I just about 11 mile northeasterly.
Alright.
Where was 463 based?
Waddington?
Boddington.
Lincolnshire.
Yeah.
Just outside Lincoln.
Part of 5 group.
Yeah.
Did your paths ever cross?
No. We probably passed each other flying out over Lincoln Cathedral.
Yes, could have, yeah.
What year did you join
Joined
the Bomber Command?
1940, 43.
Tell us a bit of a story, please. We'd be very honoured if you talk about your time there.
Well,
Share some reminiscences.
I suppose it was just average, the same as anybody else.
Yeah.
And, you know,
We were just 7 young men flying together as a crew.
exactly, yeah.
And the comradeship in that crew was outstanding. You know,
Yeah,
you
like I
flew
said,
you flew together like brothers.
we were there for each other,
Absolutely.
and
And you gave 110%.
yep, that's the way it was.
Yeah.
What part did you play in the Lancaster?
I was a mid-upper gunner. Well, actually, I trained as a wireless operator, air gunner, and when I got to what was a heavy conversion unit, they were changing from twin engine aeroplanes, which had 5, to multi-engines, which had 7 in the crew. So we had to find a mid-upper gunner and an engineer. And that was what happened. So I went in as a mid-upper gunner. Best thing I ever did.
Yeah, you had a nice 360 degrees, didn't you?
Had the best spot in the aeroplane, I
Well,
reckon.
yeah, had a good view all round.
Yeah. The only place you couldn't see was down there.
That's right.
So,
But then you used to ask the pilot to tip the
Yeah,
plane
yeah,
over so
yeah.
he could see that
Yep.
for a search.
yeah.
What squadron were you with?
463,
Where were you based?
Waddington,
Waddington. Part 5 Group, Bomber Command.
in Lincolnshire, just outside Lincoln.
Yeah. I was at Spilsby, just outside
Oh, right.
Skegness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We used to fly over Lincoln Cathedral every night,
Yeah.
and my pilot used to dip the wing as a salute to Lincoln Cathedral as we made our way down, because the next turning point was Reading, then Beachy Head, then across to the Channel.
You must have taken quite a few missions. If you joined in 43, you must have tours and missions.
Well, what happened, we did the first tour, and then we continued on to do a second tour, and our navigator went bad on us, so lost me now, and so we decided that was enough. We didn't want another navigator, or a different navigator, put it that way.
So we've got to get out here.
Then off to Silverstone as an instructor.
Oh yeah, that's at OTU that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got crewed up at Silverstone.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Oh, right.
yeah. 17 OTU. But heavy conversion unit, was it at Swinderby on?
Swinderby, yeah.
Yeah, Swinderby. Yeah, well, I was on Stirling's for that time.
Yeah, well, they had Sterling to convert. And, we one night we lost an engine on the oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lost an engine on the Stirling, and they just wouldn't fly on 3. So we crashed.
Oh yeah. Because the satellite to that was Winthorpe.
Yeah.
That's right, near Newark.
Yeah.
You remember that? Yeah. Yeah, we don't forget, do we?
So how many people survived the Stirling crash?
We all did. It was actually, when I say a crash, it was a crash landing. You know.
It's a bit heavy landing. Because the Stirling had a very high undercarriage. The pilot was quite high up, wasn't he?
But the pilot was 21 feet off the ground.
That's right.
When it was virtually like
Yeah,
that.
that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Of course, the flight engineer never sat next to the pilot in the Stirling. He was behind it.
Yeah.
Because they was all electric aircraft. Then he had to convert from Stirlings to Lancasters.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
At Silverstone.
Silverstone, yeah. Number 5 finishing school.
Yeah.
I went there as well. I think we all did.
Is this your first time back in England?
No. No, I went into the permanent Air Force I came over here with our Air Force was going into aeroplanes with ejection seats in.
Oh yeah.
Because I was in the armoured engineering branch, I brought half a dozen fitters, armoured fitters, over here to learn all about ejection seats for the servicing and that sort of thing. And then a couple of times after we came over as visitors, for the 50th anniversary of VE Day in 1995, and 2005, 60th anniversary.
You got your seat for tomorrow?
Oh yes, yes.
Let's hope it doesn't rain.
Well, the forecast is for rain tomorrow.
Yeah. So bring an umbrella with you.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all been issued with ponchos and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And umbrellas.
There's quite a few of you come over then.
Yes, in the mission there were 32, but there are quite a few who came over under their own studies too.
Yeah.
They got a grant from the $5,000 from the government.
Oh, did you? It's more than this bloody government done. Can't comment about the government.
No politics, please.
Lovely.
He was doing his 30th and his wireless operator was crook, and I just arrived on 115 Squadron, and the signals leader said to me, well, you go down with him, and I was never had enough guts to say no, so I went.
That was your initiation then?
Yeah, that's my initiation. My pilot was on with someone else. Because as you know, pilots did too with an experienced crew, and he'd gone on.
Who were you with in the war? What squadron?
Well, I was 115 Squadron at Witchford near Ely.
Oh yeah,
And,
3 group.
Yeah, 3 group, yeah.
Well, my friend here and myself were in 5 group.
Oh yeah.
Cochrane's at Air Force.
Yeah. What squadron were you on?
207.
Oh yeah, well 460 was in 5 group, wasn't it?
Yeah.
460 was 1 group.
Was it? Oh, I thought that was 5 group. Oh, well, we had a New Zealand squadron in our group. I think it was 75 squadron. Yeah, and then we had 622, which was at Milton Hall, and 545, I think, something like that at Water Beach, just out of Cambridge. Long time ago.
Yeah, but
you know, I went and had a look at the Lancaster this morning again. I couldn't remember where we got in the damn thing.
well,
Down the back end.
Yeah, I found out after.
Oh, right.
I'll tell you one thing, I went over the Battle of Britain, Lancaster, at Coningsby last year,
Yeah.
and I had a hell of a job to get over the main spar.
Did you?
I just couldn't get over it.
Yeah. Well, I was a wireless op, and I looked at the summary they had of what wireless operators had to do. I couldn't remember doing any of it.
We used to say to our wireless operator, "Jen, let's find some music."
Yeah, I used to sing them a song. Bing Crosby's song, The Funny Old Hills. The skipper used to love it. He used to just sing the Funny Old Hills thing.
Could you give us a little tune?
No.
Can you still remember it?
Of course, the wireless operator was the last chap to talk to me when I was putting the final wind speed and wind direction on the bomb site.
Oh yes, yeah.
Because he used to listen to the master bomber,
That's right.
and the master bomber would give what was called the target wind
Yeah,
and
that's
speed, wind speed and direction. And that was the last thing we put on the bomb site.
Yeah.
Then there was silence for a little while.
Yeah. Well, those were the days, weren't they? When I've got grandchildren, you know, and 18, and when I look at them and think, Christ, I was going to war at that age. It's
exactly.
dreadful, really.
Yeah.
I saw in there this morning that in the continent, 635,000 men, women and children were killed.
Yeah.
It's dreadful, isn't it? Yeah, it's very, well, I still find it upsetting.
Yeah.
You know, we lost.
Do you think the youngsters of today would have done what we done?
Well, they don't ever have to.
I quite agree with you, but would they?
Well, I think so, because it becomes moral conscription, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because around the the Japs bombed Pearl Harbor and I enlisted the next day. But I had a few mates already had enlisted.
Right, so you're in the
and I
actual
thought,
coach
Christ,
part,
I think I better go before they get here.
Yeah.
And so you go along and sign up and do as you're told after that, don't you?
Yeah.
A lot of criticism of Bomber Command and
Yeah, well,
you know how they
dropped it,
shouldn't
didn't
have
they,
done
the
this sort of
politicians?
thing, but we did as we were told. I've got no
Exactly.
conscience about it.
No. I mean, we couldn't say, no, I don't want to go there tonight.
That's right. Well, if you'd been put on a trial...
Well, you'd be LMF, wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's right. I had a mate who was a conscientious objector in Adelaide, and he went through hell. And he stuck to his guns. I admired him immensely because he was a church-going lad and very devout Christian.
Yeah.
And he stuck to his guns. They took him to court, and finally they allocated him a job in the Royal Adelaide Hospital for the duration of the war. And he'd been a top student at school, and it mucked up his career completely, really. But took more guts than I had.
Yeah. Well, it did take cuts to be a conscientious.
Yeah, too right. Because they tested everyone out.
Yeah,
who was
if you stick to your principles, you're a brave bloke.
Well, some were malingering, of course. They didn't.
Oh,
want,
yeah.
But he wasn't. He was fair dinkum. And where do you live? What? County?
Essex.
Oh, yeah.
Chelmsford.
Yeah. I hired a car in Chelmsford back in 1989.
Oh, yeah.
And it was the most lovely experience I'd had. I stayed a week in London near Victoria Station, and they sent a car out from this hire car place, I can't remember the name of it now, picked me up and took me back and showed me this Bedford camper van, and they drove me around to the Plough Inn, or Boofam, and gave us a room for the night. And then they said, go to the dining room. Well, we went into the lounge and sat there and had a couple of drinks, and the chef came out and took the orders for everyone that was having dinner at the pub. And when the food was all ready for everyone, they called us in. It was the most delightful meal that I think I've ever experienced.
Well, I know.
Wonderful.
Oh, good.
And we took off next morning and went right round the coast.
Yeah.
Great. Well, most Aussies have got a great feeling about England because we're all.
Yes.
When I enlisted, I was a British. We had to sign the paper nationality. I wrote Australian, and the officer who was dealing with me crossed out, "No, you're British." And we weren't Australians till 1948.
The only thing we have war with you is cricket. That's all.
That's right. Oh yes, we've got to beat the Poms.
And actually, they beat Essex yesterday in a 2020.
Well, I saw that they made over 300.
Yeah, it's done very well. Yeah.
We got some very good bowlers coming on,
Yeah, I
but
know you have.
we're a bit weak on the batting side.
Yeah.
You're talking about being Australian, and that with my name, I had to when we got to the squadron.
Yeah.
I got called to Kodak House.
Did you?
And put a list of names in front of me and said, "Now you've got to choose a name. You got to see my name is German."
Yeah.
And, so I had to choose a name. So the one that I chose was Rogers with a D.
Oh, yeah, Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was my name if got caught.
Did you have a relative Hammerstein? Did you have a relative Hammerstein?
Good one, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Yeah, well, my dad was a Pom. He was born in London. He went to Australia when he was 11. And on my mother's side, she was born in Australia, but a couple of generations before that, she came from Cornwall, that area. So, and most Australians have got that connection.
So when do you go back? After tomorrow or
Saturday.
Saturday?
Yeah.
So how many days all in all?
Oh, about a week. We
Oh,
got
about
here.
a week, yeah.
Well, it's 10 days away.
Oh, 10 days
But
away.
we spent a couple of days in Sydney.
Yeah.
Home, so.
They had us a couple of days in Sydney where they gave us a bit of briefing and a medical.
Oh well, I hope you enjoyed
Checked us out.
your stay with us.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different country what it was in wartime.
I
but-
tell you what has amazed me is how clean the place is, because when I came in 1980 and 1989, and London was filthy, and there was dog poo all over the place. And now the buildings have all been steam cleaned, and there's not a skerrick of rubbish around the place. It's wonderful, really.
Well, why not?
And
Pride and appearance.
you know, those buildings, there's some wonderful buildings there, and they've all been cleaned up, and they're glorious.
Yeah.
Well, London's a big place.
Oh yeah.
Tomorrow we've got to go up to Constitutional Hill and get out the taxis from there.
Yeah.
That's what we've got to do.
Yeah. And have you got an RAF association here that you all belong to? Yeah.
No. We're doing this ourselves. I'm a member of Bomber Command Association anyway.
Oh yeah.
But so I applied 6 months ago for tickets. And,
Did you? Yeah.
But no, there's an RAF association in Chelmsford, and I've just retired as president.
Oh, have you? Yeah.
I've done 25 years, and I said it's time you look for a younger model and find someone else to do it. But I'll still go out and collect for them on Wings Day.
Well, we have the Returned Services League in Australia, and that takes in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and women and relatives now of ex-servicemen.
Over here it's
Legion.
called the Legion.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Oh, well,
You're going to the service tomorrow.
Want to go to the bathroom?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, as I told Steve.